And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
Hey freelancers, we just wanted to take a minute to shout out all the people who supported us on Patreon. Monique Walker, Richard Nally, Red, I'm assuming there's more to that name, but that's what we have. Rustum Kilgarin, Chris Deeds, and Chris Sones. We want to thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts for helping us keep this podcast going. And we just wanted to let you guys know that in the next little bit, we're going to be changing the reward structure a little bit. Nothing to panic about. It's just going to be a little different. We were having some managerial issues with getting a player on frequently. Some of it was because games tend to last longer than one play session, so it takes up multiple weeks of release during the course of our month-long release schedule. And then the other part of it was sometimes we have a hard time getting you guys actually on the podcast to play with us. So it becomes sort of a scheduling issue where we have a main plot point that we're trying to get through, and then that's like one of the only available days to play the game for some people. And so it started to become a little bit of a hiccup. But what we're doing right now is we're taking a look at our Patreon rewards. We're going to reformat them a little bit, and we're going to get back to you guys. Thank you guys for being understanding about that, and we hope that you guys stick around. Much nicer than the professional. Right? In real life, I'm a nice guy.
That was very nice. Do you want to say...
It's a character. Everyone that's listening to this, he's a character. He's not real. I'm not a fucking asshole. Quit blasting me on the fucking internet. I'm not really a douchebag. Gotta fucking steal a family's clock for saving their kid. It was a comic. And it was an episode of a podcast. It's fake. These people are fake. I'm not really a rogue. I don't steal from people. Come on. You know that.
I don't know. A lot of people think that me and Adri are kind of the same person.
But at least with your confusion is like, oh, she's a sweet, nice person. And with me, it's like, this guy is a fucking shitbag. What a monster. If you want to support us, like all of those other beautiful souls out there, see, nice guy, not evil Kabir, then you can just go to patreon.com/freelance_heroism. And any donation you make would be greatly appreciated. We're happy to do this product for you. We want to help you guys get the best product. And to do that, sometimes it requires a little bit of money to put into the hardware and the software and the time. So we're just really happy all of you guys have supported us, and thank you. See? Not an asshole.
Right.
It's a character. It's a character.
Nice. Though Evil Kabir is very nice, too.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned, motherfuckers. Hey freelancers, welcome back to Freelance Heroism. I'm Dees, we're D&D 5e, blah 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 blah, and dangerous fog sharing and Ravenloft. Okay. Last episode, the party was warned by Vilnius. Quit typing that. What does it mean? Golem named tiny within Amber Temple. The party began to make preparations to meet the golem. You typed it again. Special note is Vilnius. Or a strange amulet around its neck. Junica to examine the amulet as soon as we control the golem. So blah 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 blah. Okay, the rest of that's you.
Yes.
Vilnius. All right, ready?
Ready?
Vilnius. I can't wait for him to be gone. All right. Hey freelancers, and welcome back to Freelance Heroism. I'm Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
We're a D&D 5e actual play podcast. Our current campaign is The Curse of Strahd, a gothic horror-inspired setting in the dangerous and fog-shrouded land of Ravenloft.
While the setting is serious, our heroes are not. Will they actually be able to defeat the vampire lord Strahd and restore peace to Ravenloft? Or will they just steal goats and invoice villagers? Join us and find out on this episode, Sea Turtle Stealth.
Hashtag Sea Turtle Stealth. Last episode, the party was warned by Vilnius the wizard about a... I got it right, and I still hate that name. Vilnius. Can we just call him Vilnius?
That's not his
All right.
name.
Yeah, whatever. He's not gonna care. He's not gonna be around long. Last episode, the party was warned by Vilnius, the wizard, about a golem named... I literally get past it, and then I'm thinking about how stupid it is, and I have to stop. It's such a stupid name, Vilnius. All right. Jeez. And he's coming again. His name's in here twice. Ugh. So depressed. I'm depressed, man. Last episode... Okay, are you done? Quit laughing at me. You have to stop laughing so I can do this. It's going to take longer. Last episode, the party was warned by Vilnius the wizard about a golem named Tiny within the Amber Temple. The party began their preparations to meet the golem when the professional noticed Vilnius wore a strange... I hate it. I'm going to start halfway after the Amber Temple part. Okay. God damn it, I hate that name. The party began their preparations to meet the golem. Just stop laughing. It's impossible.
I'm sorry, this is my new favorite thing.
The party began their preparations to meet with the golem when the professional known as Vilnius wore a strange amulet around his neck. Shunakote examined the amulet and assumed it was controlled by the golem itself. Shunakote examined the amulet and assumed it controlled the golem itself.
Oddly enough, the party quickly encountered Tiny. Shunakote soon learned the amulet did absolutely nothing to command the golem and narrowly missed getting flattened. He and the professional attempted to lead the golem through the Amber Temple before Adri approached and Stone Shape booped it halfway through the floor, where it was stuck. Tiny the golem out of the way, the party continued their exploration of the Amber Temple to find and stop the professional's evil double.
Vilnius! Vilnius! Sorry, you're going to have to edit the fuck out of that. That was super weird. It's just so, like, I'm saying it right, and I get past it just like 2 or 3 words past it, and I'm like, thank God I got it right, and then I fucked that up. It was like the joy of getting past it, and then I was like, I knew another one was coming. Just a nightmare. What a horrible fucking name. Vilnius. Sounds like something like a dog, like a noise a dog makes before it throws up. Oh, God, I hate that name. Josh, why are you always bringing in like fucking like protein bars and fucking granola in a fucking plastic bag? Like it
granola.
That doesn't make you survive con.
If granola is not dipped in chocolate and held together by marshmallow, then it's not worth having. What is it? It's like kitty litter.
Oh my God!
It's like Snickers bar remnants. You know what I mean? It's like if someone if Cookie Monster ate a Snickers bar, the shit that would fall off from him eating it onto the ground, and you scrape it up over the course of a year, you get like a bag of granola, and then they sell it to you for like $28.
Oh yeah, that's the best part.
If you buy 4 bags of granola, you could buy an Xbox. And yogurt with no fruit in it. What the fuck?
Yeah, that ain't right. No, so we left off in the last episode. You guys exited the scroll room. You found a wizard that's been trapped in there, or trapped in one of the rooms with a small little demon familiar. You guys faced off against the stone golem of the room. You guys found an amulet that controls something, but you're not sure what it controls. And Adri trapped the golem in the middle of the floor.
Yeah. That should be what it's called now.
That's
Stone boop.
That's the verbal component of Stone Shape, is that you have to go boop.
And now you guys have the door closed, and you have the hallway and the arrow slits, and you guys have north and south.
We
North.
go north.
All right, you guys go north to room X10.
Do we want to? Are we locking that guy in?
No, he knows what's what. We have a spell book, and
Okay. All right.
he has a one-winged fucking familiar and no spell book. So
Okay.
plus his clothes are all burnt. He's not really in a position to.
I thought
To
you
make
gave him his spell book back because you took the
Nope.
No, we
ended.
ended
Nope.
up keeping it and telling him he could use the local books.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. As you guys enter the room, the wall and the ceiling of the eastern portion of this bare stone room have collapsed. To the west and the south are the open doors. The south door, which you just came through. The center of the room, you could see a pedestal where the golem used to stand. Besides that, just can see that the eastern part of the room had gave way to something long ago and collapsed. It's pretty much just a corner room now where you guys can head west.
West it is.
Was there
You
anything
guys-
else of interest in this room?
Nothing really. It's just a bare stone room.
Did it look like the side of the building was collapsed from snow?
No,
Were there burn
no.
marks?
You can see fissures to where it looked like it could have been seismic activity that collapsed the room.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, does this is gonna sound, I guess, complex or whatever.
All right.
Does it look like the things radiated from interior, like maybe the golem kind of spazzed out, and that caused the collapse? Or is there any sign of a struggle inside the building, or does it look like it was caused by an exterior?
No, he couldn't have done this much damage.
Okay.
You can tell that the damage actually goes deep into the floor below as well. So you
Okay.
see this, you can see the side of it collapsed, and you see where the floor meets the collapse, and it continues underneath the stone floors.
Okay. Are we still hearing the music?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
It went out about the time the stone golem began to stomp. As you guys head out on the balcony, the black marble balcony 30 feet above the floor overhangs the northeast corner of the temple. The two amber doors leading to the north from the balcony stand open. You can see the arrow slits on both sides. You can see the statue more clearly now down on the ground.
What does it look like?
It's the statue of the woman with the spell that was casting the spell, except now the darkness
face.
is gone, and you can actually just see the face of a generic female caster just holding up a spell.
Is it human?
Humanoid, yes.
Not humanoid, but no elf ears.
No elf ears or anything like that.
Okay.
All right. And as you guys head north, yes, the next room you enter, the bare stone room consists of a foyer west and to a shrine to the east. 4 candlesticks lie on the dusty floor in the foyer, and the shrine fragments of a shattered obsidian statue are scattered in the raised clove at the eastern end of the chamber. 2 pairs of Imstia cloves line in the north and southern walls of the shrine. This looks like the golem went through the room
Okay.
and jacked it up chasing somebody. You do see a set of doors behind you, and it looks like there might be possibly something in the northern wall.
I guess I'll go investigate the northern wall.
I'll go check out the doors.
Okay, when you get to
Not
the northern,
opening them.
no worries. You get to the northern wall, and you see the slits, and you're seeing what appears to be the pattern of secret doors that the Denver Temple has. This one, though, has been opened recently.
Okay, can I listen to it to see if there's
You can.
anything echoing?
You don't hear any echoes in it.
Okay. Well, I guess.
No. And also, as Chunakete goes the other door, he doesn't hear anything either on the other side. It looks like a normal door with a normal handle. Nothing special about the door.
Can I examine the shrine? You said there was like a shattered.
It's hard to as you look at the shrine and the obsidian pieces. It was shattered into so many pieces. It's hard to make out what it once was. It was of some importance. It was to some kind of power. It's definitely easy to see that they used to hold rituals here with the 4 candlesticks in the shrine. They were paying tribute to something. But
What if I throw some mending spells at it?
It's the same as the scrolls, though, right? It's too many pieces.
yeah,
It wouldn't help piece some of it together, like multiple castings?
it would take time.
Just out of
Like,
curiosity,
let's
how
say I
long?
spend like
Couple
10
days?
minutes. Even if it doesn't fix it, it might give us a better look
All right.
for Adri to judge.
The pieces form together. They begin to form. You can see a resemblance to the statue outside. The tall woman, her hands, except this one actually goes into more detail. She looks like an older version of Ileana. But over to Kavir, as you're going through the door, you don't hear anything on the other side. But give me a perception on the door. Give me an advantage on your perception.
It'll be 23 for the first one. Oh, nat 20 on the second.
Woohoo!
When you go to look at it, you extremely recognize the handiwork of who opened it the first time.
Is it mine?
It's your handiwork. The same points, the same style of tools you use to pop doors, same locations you'd go, almost instinctively.
Okay, at the ground around there, can I determine how long, based on dust settling, how long ago the door might have been opened?
Give me a wisdom.
With no skill, or just wisdom?
Advantage on wisdom. You know who you're hunting. Well, investigation actually, if you want.
Yeah, I want that.
Investigation works too.
Yeah.
If you want.
22.
Few hours.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I was here a few hours ago. I still haven't undone the door yet, but I'm just pointing out.
Okay.
You also kind of get a dawning of an idea. What he said about the golem is it attacks on sight. Something had to draw it out of the room off its pedestal towards you guys.
So maybe
It's possible that they might have been purposely sent after you,
right,
or
as like a
lured
decoy.
after you.
Good times.
Well, I guess we could try to follow him down, though I suspect anytime I notice something I would do, it's intentional. Was there another exit? You said there was another door out of here, correct?
The other door that Shinakote found is one way, possibly.
Let's check that out before we determine to follow a path that looks like it was maybe. I did get a 20 on it, so maybe it wasn't intentional.
True. You also notice that it is, with the way it's been opened, you can tell it's been opened a couple times.
That door? The one that Chunikote was looking at?
No, the one that you were looking at.
Oh, okay.
So possibly that he opened and closed it when he went in and out.
All right, well, let's look at Chunikote's door. Let's not open either of them unless we have to, but just to get an idea.
All right. The door Chunikote has is simple. It's just a basic door, like any of the other amber doors in the place.
And then our sort of like understanding of the main altar room in the center that we're kind of walking around here.
Mm-hmm.
In that particular pathway, would that lead us back into that room?
The room only has 3 doors. The one was to the secret door, the one you guys came in, and then the one that Chunicote found.
Right. And which direction is the one that Chunicote found? Is it
West.
back towards the main
No,
chamber?
it's west. No, it's actually it's outside of the main chamber, if that makes sense. The main chamber's the back of it is flush with the door you guys walked in.
Oh, okay.
Main
So there'll
chamber
be a room
stops here,
behind
and
it.
you guys are now behind the main chamber. Well, up here where the main chamber's here. You guys are over here.
Would there be a way to wedge the secret door closed from our end?
Yeah, possibly. If you jam something underneath and above where you would have opened it, you can jam it to keep it closed. Probably.
Okay.
Actually, no. You would go closer where the hinge is to jam it to stop it from opening.
Okay. We could probably put something heavy in front of it too, since I know he's me and I'm not very strong. Though he's creative, he might find a way around that. All right, well let's try to jam that, and then maybe he'll think that he has an escape tunnel. Maybe this goes to the same location, and he'll try to take his escape tunnel out, and that'll cut him off.
Okay. There's all these pieces of obsidian, right? There's a bunch of broken pieces of obsidian in here.
That has a
Nope.
high fracture point, though. That'll shatter pretty easily. I
Um,
have metal daggers and things like that I'm sure I could, knives and utensils and things like that.
Didn't you say there was some kind of like stand for the golem or something?
Yes,
What is
in the
that?
center of the room.
What does that mean?
That is pure marble.
How heavy is it?
You're not picking it up by yourself. Heavy.
Okay, so what about her and Jake?
Yeah,
Her
I'll
and
help.
Judy? Well, I don't want to give you guys any negatives on your rolls.
3 of you pushing might be able to budget.
Okay, let's try that.
Give it a shot.
All right.
You want strength checks? How do you want it?
Yeah, go ahead and give me strength checks.
All right.
Can I cast guidance on myself and Chunicote to give us a D4 to our ability checks?
Sure.
Okay. So add a D4.
You're in the back of your head a voice of Strahd. You can do it.
I'm not talking to you.
That's a 1d4 you said?
Yeah.
All right. That gets me 17 altogether.
All right.
19.
19.
The
All right.
mighty duck.
Yeah, you guys hear it as you guys push, and it's like not nails on a chalkboard bad, but it definitely, you just hear it go across the floor.
Hmm.
And you guys do get it up, and you hear a dunk as it solidly connects to the secret passage.
So it's like marble on amber bad.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because I have the suspicion that he would take preparation by taking like gaseous form or something like that, I'm going to get some of that candle wax that I used to use for signaling that my teammates said "fuck you" to.
Oh, I gotta go back to the beginning of my notes to understand what you were talking about.
The red wax,
I'm
the
kidding,
gold
I'm
wax.
kidding.
I knew about it.
I know,
You
Jake,
never used it.
because I did. I used it twice, and nobody ever fucking did anything. And then I stopped using it because Bubba said, "I don't remember what it is." Like he said it like that. Okay. Anyway,
Well, black was rescue, red was don't worry, and gold was no meaning.
so I'm going to take what's it called? Take some of the candle wax. It doesn't matter which color, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm going to melt it, and I'm going to seal the doorways seal all the way around the corners, so that way he can't use gaseous form to get through.
Okay.
If, for God forbid, he had gaseous form, or a potion of gaseous form, or he took one of those spell books from earlier that had some of those mist walk kind of things. I don't like the idea of him getting through. from this side, it'll be easy enough for us to just chip away, move the big
Yeah.
block. But for him, he's not strong enough to push the thing on his own.
Mhm.
And gaseous form doesn't allow him the tangibility of puncturing anything. He has to
Yep.
have an actual clear walkway. So
Yeah.
okay. So then you guys down for going through the other door, I assume, since we've locked this one the fuck down.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. How are you guys gonna open the door?
Adri
With
first.
the handle.
Adri first.
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right.
She's on the door. I've got my bow drawn and covering her.
If any of us are gonna take like some kind of death effect, it should be Adri.
All right.
I have never agreed with anything she said.
More than this right now.
Yeah.
All right. So you open the door.
Uh-huh.
How do you open it? I need to be descriptive. How do you open it?
I'm not gonna
Aggressively with vigor.
kick it open like I normally do with doors. You might want
She's gonna headbutt it.
Oh dear God.
That's what
gonna
happened.
She's
That's
gonna
what happened to the
break.
roof over in the other room.
Yeah, that's gonna break the door.
I still want to hold my sword in one hand. Is there a way to like kind of have my shield on my forearm so I can still use my
Damn it.
hand to open the door?
Sure.
Okay.
I thought she was gonna say, "Is there any way to have the shield on my forehead?" And I was like, "Yes." Do it like one of those dinosaurs with the ram plate.
Okay.
Ah,
Boom.
boom.
So yeah, I've got my sword.
We can't clap. We can't clap in sync for shit, but if we're doing dinosaur head bash and we're like
Yup.
fucking
Oh
simpatico.
yeah.
And I'm gonna just very confidently open the door.
As you confidently open the door, you
Nice.
see a 5 foot by 10 foot room with an arrow slit in a 10-foot tall ceiling.
The arrow slits in the ceiling.
No, the arrow slit looks over the main room behind the
Okay.
statue. It is a hidden chamber for an arrow slit.
Okay.
Is this literally just the hidden?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your turn to move the stand, Kavir.
I love you guys.
This is exactly how D&D is supposed to work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I would do this exact thing to my players if I knew
Oh, yeah.
that they went through all this trouble. I would
Oh,
do
yeah.
the exact same thing.
I would
Tell me
actually.
how
I would.
you open the door.
I would actually change the goddamn map on my players if I had to, like that. And I know they're going to listen to this eventually. They're going to hear it. They're going to be like, "That son of a bitch." Yes, guys, I do fuck you like that. But I love you.
Hear that? That's a ringtone. Yes, guys, I do fuck you like that.
that. That's a $10 Patreon award.
That shit is going to be popular.
That's a $10 Patreon award.
That's going to be
You
that
could have-
auto-free download.
Yep, you could have the official fat beard ringtone.
You're
I know.
gonna get T-shirts. Yes, guys,
That
I
was-
fuck you like that.
Yes, guys, I do fuck you like that.
With a
But I
picture
love
of a
you.
sailor.
But I love you.
That was so perfect.
Grease your butt and do them like that.
It's all tied in.
I'm going to cut away the wax and then gesture for my illustrious teammates to move the large stone. Because fuck you, David.
You do that guidance thing again? That would help.
Yeah, it's
Just-
Thank you.
it's a cantrip, so I don't
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
at least.
As I wanted to make sure. Oh God. Yeah, I think
David
I pulled
had-
something.
I just want to talk to our listeners directly. David had 100% the opportunity to stop that entire thing from going off the rails for as long as it did. And the reason
Yep.
he didn't is because he thinks your time is pointless. He doesn't care about you. He's like, the listeners are going to listen to this for 10 full minutes, and fuck them.
I hope you guys had as much of a laugh at the end of that as I did.
Have a good time
Time
driving to work,
DMD
motherfuckers. I hope you
watch.
didn't miss any real game time on that fucking
Yeah.
10-minute door securing section.
I hope you don't crash right now from laughing so hard. Please pull over safely.
Yeah. We are not responsible for any driving accidents.
No, David's responsible for this one.
Oh, well, okay, except this one.
Alright.
But all hate mail still goes to Dees.
I'll take all the hate mail for this one. That was awesome.
I hope they break all their thumbs in the crash and they can't use their phones to send me messages.
Oh, jeez.
I hope everything else is fine. I hope the car is fine, but I hope that the sudden jarring stop motion of you hitting the back of the car in front of you jams your thumbs in the steering wheel so that you can't text me.
Oh my god.
So I got a 15 on my strength check to move the.
To unjam your thumbs.
I no. I didn't roll a 1, but no. I rolled a 2 and got a 1 on my D4 for guidance. So yeah, that's got 5 total. I think I heard something.
All right, I'm gonna try this.
Oh my god, are your thumbs okay?
So
I think I jammed my thumbs.
as they try to move the marble thing, Chunikote slips and
Oopsie.
palms into it. Adri is just looking like she's all, without him, she gets a shift, but like Thor's hammer, she just can't pick it up.
I'll do it,
And
guys.
Fauna and Storm are just in the corner on their backs rolling
All right, I'm gonna try it again.
at Chunikote.
Oh, I expect it.
Oh,
I just look over and I said, "You two want to try?"
They roll on the other side.
I got a
Yeah.
25 this time.
Dear Lord, Elf.
I pick up the thing like on my
Pick it up.
shoulder. To
Picks it up and
throw it
throws
down
it.
the other door.
She's able to inch it by inch it by inch it over.
Okay.
Hulk duck smash.
And the doors, there you go.
Do you want me to open this one too?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
covering with my bow.
gonna take a stealth check.
All right.
There you snaky
David,
bastard.
do you want to tell us if there's 100 torches on the inside of this hallway before I stealth check, or do you just want to waste all our people's time?
Please give me a stealth check, will you?
There's going to be like an inch of water over the whole floor. So that way, like, even if you're invisible and you walk on it.
Yeah, you gotta see
No,
what.
No, that's called the alligator stealth. You never heard of that? You get real low so that the water's like up to here.
No, it's only an inch.
It's an inch deep.
You lay flat on the ground and you use your hands like sea turtle arms.
Sea turtle arms.
I don't flippers.
Sea turtle
arms.
I'd say
I thought-
probably flippers.
Oh.
So with
All right.
renewed confidence, I open this door.
As you open the door, you guys just get hit with the stale stench of death. Just lingering in there.
So it's not
So-
fresh death; it's stale death.
Someone was eating Taco Bell in here.
As you look around the corner, it just gets darker and darker.
I have dark vision.
For everyone but the elf, it gets darker and darker. For the elf, it gets dimmer and dimmer.
I'm preparing
I
my
got-
sea turtle hands.
I've got a light cantrip. I'm not worried.
As you guys turn the corner, you see a set of stairs that descends. And the deeper it gets, the worse the smell gets.
Hashtag sea turtle stealth. Make that popular, guys. Everyone tweet hashtag sea turtle stealth with no context whatsoever.
Oh, I can't believe I'm going to do this. All right.
I'm tweeting it right now.
Sea turtle stealth?
Sea turtle stealth.
All right. It's on my Facebook.
for like a month and a half, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
All right, yeah, I'll join the party too. Why not? Sea turtle stealth, huh?
Yeah.
It's going on Facebook. It's going on Twitter. Sorry, guys. You can edit this down, but I really like it. Sea turtle stealth. I just saw David's. It's so good.
All right. I'm assuming
Or-
you guys are going down the stairs.
Or AKA the can't see turtle. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be in the lead.
The dusty corridor heads north and bends to the east, descending into a dark staircase. The air is thin but heavy with the stench of death. 3 10-foot-long staircases with landings between them descend to a total of 30 feet down. The stench grows thicker the farther down you go the stairs. It descends to a collapsed hall with a high ceiling and an amber glaze on the walls. Rubble covers most of the floor, and a path through the rubble leads to an open doorway. The stench seems to be coming from inside.
How dark is it? Dark and is it like pitch black dark, or what do we got here?
We're pretty much pitch black down here. Though the rubble, you could tell from the location you are, follows the rubble with the room above you.
Okay.
The side collapsed into it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we tell if it's magical darkness or if it's just absence of light?
No, this is just absence of light.
Well, I can throw a light cantrip and we can see.
Yeah, do that.
Well, let me kind of do a stealth check and do a listen check and a smell check before I go.
Where exactly are you in the hallway? There is a room in front of you guys. She has the dark vision, so I need to make sure where she's at before I start describing what's next.
She's up front.
I would be in
Yeah,
the
I know.
lead.
How close to the room would you be?
I mean, I was gonna start approaching it
Okay.
because there's nothing in this room with the rubble, right?
In the hallway you're in, no. They're just rubble. In front of you, you don't know, but it has an amber door to the room that hangs open. And you recognize the amber door to match the same style of door that the vault you were dropped into matches.
Okay, then I'm gonna tell them to wait here so I can look at it because Adri is confident that she's not gonna accept any bargains, and she feels like these bargains are bad. So Adri would like,
So you're going to leave the two of them in the dark, pitch black.
you guys wait here.
Hashtag friends. Hashtag stealth turtle.
Guys,
I'm gonna use my sea turtle stealth here. I got 24. I'm gonna try and duck and cover as best I can.
All right.
I am a stealthy turtle.
Stealthy turtles only speak abyssal.
La tu coras toto la stera stealth turtle.
That was the shit. All right.
I don't know what the hell that has to do with anything, but it's funny.
All right, so you approach it, and what do you do?
without touching the door, I want to like look in to see if I can see if anyone's in there.
The room has an amber glazed walls, and on the floor, a dark green marble. 3 amber sarcophagi as before stand in a close. But as you look in, you see 2 feral humanoids with ghastly gray skin stare at you hungrily with 3 eyes. 2 normal eyes and a 3rd lidless eye, blinded by cataracts. And you see 5 more hanging to the walls and the ceiling in the room.
Are they looking right at me?
All 7 of them are looking dead at you.
Do I know what these are?
They ugly.
Are they ghouls?
They are ghoul type. They are actually ghasts.
Gas.
They're Scientologists. Fuckers.
What?
Suck
Kill
my
'em all!
these salty balls.
Do I know anything about ghasts?
They ugly.
They're clear of Thetans.
I'm trying to think.
Would that be like a religion check?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or you could ask me whose favorite enemy is undead.
It's a science fiction check. Take that, L. Ron Hubbard, you son of a bitch.
16.
What?
16. You know they're of the ghoul type, but you can definitely tell they're not normal ghouls. That 3rd eye is really throwing you off.
Okay. Do I know how they feel about radiant damage?
How they feel about it?
In like a tornado type formation.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
How they feel about that?
How do they feel about it?
God.
Yeah.
This is such a weird way to ask the question that you want to ask. How do
Yes.
they feel about damage?
What do you feel about radiant damage?
Well, when I was a
I'm
young...
unsure.
Yeah, you're unsure.
Okay. Cool. All right. Then I will How far is the closest one to me?
How far?
Yeah. how far?
The room is about the same width of the room that you were in last time.
Mhm.
So it's 30 by 30.
Okay.
If you're at the door, yeah, you're within 30 feet of all of them.
Okay.
And there's 2 in the center, so they're probably 20 feet off you. And then the
Okay.
5 are on the walls and the ceiling, so they're 30 feet off of you.
Okay. Let me just turn to
I'll be right back
Page
after the untimely murder.
278 of my book. So that's a 15-foot radius. All right. So Adri will shout, "We got a bunch of three-eyed gas," and then I would like to cast Spirit Guardians. So I only cast it at its normal level because I used all my 4th level spell slots. So
I'm
Any-
heartbroken.
any of them that are within a 15-foot radius of me need to make their save.
I'm assuming you're stepping into the room, right, to pull this off?
I really want to.
They're because
Okay.
you got about 20 feet between you and the first ones.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. So then, right before Adri steps into the room, she'll call back to the others and be like, "There's a bunch of three-eyed ghasts in here," and then she's just gonna pop Spirit Guardians, walk into the room, and then cast for bonus action Spiritual Weapon on one of them.
All right.
There's
But I want to
what?
get as many in the Ducknado as possible.
All right. In that case, you'd probably have to run into the center of the room to hit
Okay.
the whole room.
Sure.
David, there's nothing in the center of the room like, say, a giant bonfire that you should let us know about.
No, she just hit a room with 3 people to knock off a guy and 7 gas.
I'm gonna try to pay special attention to see if they take extra damage from radiant damage,
Okay.
because my mom's sword can do that cool thing where it turns all the damage it deals into radiant damage, but it only does that 3 times a day. So I want to know whether or not I need to use it now. But
Understood.
Spirit Guardians walk in.
What's the DC on your Spirit Guardians this week?
So they have to make a Wisdom saving throw. The DC is
Watch these guys be like
17.
beholder minions, and they all have anti-magic third eyes.
That would suck.
That's all right. They ain't got no damn anti-arrow third eyes.
All right.
We'll knock those things out and get.
4 fail, 3 pass.
Okay. So if they failed, they take 11 radiant damage.
11 if they fail.
Yes.
All
So
right.
5 if they pass.
You don't see it to be doing any extra damage to them or weakening them anything extra.
Okay.
Just that they seem to be normally screaming in pain. None of them like it.
Right.
All right. Go ahead and give me initiatives.
Do I also get my spiritual weapon off?
Oh, yes. Go for it.
Okay. And I just cast that on the one that's closest to me.
All right.
So that is a 27 to hit.
27.
Yes.
All right. That hits.
Okay. And that does 13 force damage.
Do I have time to throw that light cantrip in the room when she screams?
Yes. How much damage? Force?
Yes, 13 force.
Okay. Yes, you have enough time to throw a light cantrip in the room.
Okay, thank you. Yay, I can see.
And you hear a massive hissing and shit as the room explodes of skeleton ducks flying everywhere.
Skeleton ducks.
I love that. God, I love that.
I think my favorite part is this time she didn't say she had Kavir or Jake not affected by spirit guardians as
Oh.
she walked in the room.
They are not affected by spirit guardians as I walk in the room.
I would have to say that's been kind of a regular thing. I would give
I know.
I would give the benefit of
All
the
she
doubt
cares
there.
about is her fucking damage. Do you see this?
There we go.
How good is sea turtle stealth? It'll make your friends forget you.
Hashtag sea turtle stealth. Mountain is the new moist, and sea turtle stealth is the new stealth.
Sea turtle is the new stealth.
So I got a 17 on my initiative, David.
Oh yeah, initiative. That might help. I got a mighty 11. The agile, quick reacting Chunikote.
Are we doing initiative stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got a 13.
All right. And we're going to start with Adri's up first.
Oh, okay.
Adria, I need you to do a cons check for me.
What is this for?
Revenge for your
Being
players.
within 5 feet of the gas,
Mm-hmm.
their stench is poisonous.
Oh, that sounds gross.
It is. It just says poison, so I don't have anything to go off of what I'm going to poison you with. So I'm going to get.
I think it's like a
Creative.
condition in the back of the.
It is. I'm just being an asshole.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna give you the
I doubt you're
poison
gonna,
asshole.
I doubt you're not going to beat it.
Let's see. You said this was con.
Yes. It's a DC 10.
Okay, I got
But
an
is
11.
it condition?
I got
Jeez,
11.
Bushy.
I rolled real low.
Yeah, but you still passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a condition.
Okay. Does that mean I'm immune to it now?
You're immune to it 24 hours.
Yes. It's working so well. Okay. All right. Cool. So my turn. So I would like to attack the one that is closest to me.
All right, the one you got your spiritual weapon tied to.
Yes, which means I get advantage, which means I roll 3d20.
So she tells me.
Oh, that's so. I rolled a 19. That was so close to a crit.
Not there.
So that's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Great. Okay. They're undead, right? So I get an extra
Oh,
D4
yeah.
because my weapon is cold iron.
Hmm.
So that's a total of 19 damage.
All right. That one you kill.
Sweet. And then for my bonus action, I will move my spiritual weapon to the next one and have it attack it. So it swings at it for 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that deals 13 force damage.
All right.
So that was my standard, that was my bonus, and then for my move action, I will move up to that one.
All right. Only took you 2 feet. It was
Oh, okay.
right there.
So just like slightly turn myself.
All right.
Okay.
Its turn. It rolls its wisdom save, rolls a 17.
That
Takes
matches.
half damage.
So it takes half. So let's see here. So it would take 9 radiance instead it takes 4.
All right. Okay, it goes with claws and lunges at you.
Okay.
And that is a 19.
That will miss.
Okay, your shield comes up as its claws scrape against your shield. You see a black ooze leave a mark on your shield from its claws as it scrapes across.
This is my mother.
Ew.
It hit you with the poo stain.
Another one jumps off the wall behind you,
Uh-huh.
rolls
one's turn?
attack.
It has to make a wisdom
16
saving throw.
fails.
Fails. So that's a lot of damage. 15 radiant damage.
All right, it takes it.
Okay.
It lands behind you
Okay.
off the wall, rolling advantage. And that is a 20.
That will miss.
You don't see it, but it goes, you feel the claws against the back of your armor, not being able to get past it either, also leaving this black ooze as it strikes. And we are at Dees.
Light blade,
Kavir.
shadow blade.
Alright.
Run in and sneak attack the closest one.
The one that jumped right behind Adri.
Yep.
Go for it.
23 hit.
Yes.
Blah!
Whoa.
Eat it.
It's gone.
Damn.
42.
Yeah, you come in and just 1, 2 right through it.
By the way, it's daylight in this room now.
If it wasn't for Jake's cantrip already, you caused it even more daylight.
It is like, no, I mean like
Mhm.
like if they are affected by daylight in any facet.
No, I know. They are not. But they are hissing at you because they've been so used to the darkness that their eyes are having to squint to see you.
Can you imagine when you get sneak attacked and all of a sudden it just becomes daylight? You're like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's gotta wake them up.
It went from pitch black to fucking...
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you want to see our adventures in comic form, The Professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. And if you want to support us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our theme music is Nady Sade by Knit Your Own Scarf, used under the Creative Commons license. You can find a link in the show notes. Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius as Kavir the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adri the Wood Elf, Bubba Downs as Ragnik the Bold, Jake Sipple as Chunakute the Wayward Shaman, and of course, last but not least, our DM, David D. Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.